wonderful bastards. Guess what? 6 years ago, I made this video. It's from a channel called Huff H-U-F-F, Huff Paranormal. Ugh. Now, this stuff used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Like, this was the stuff that kept me up at night. Well, this and Maria Whittaker. But, you know, I was terrified. The Amityville horror. You know, the idea that the devil, that the paranormal, you know, that's not a bloke coming in your house with a pickaxe. That's something that, you know, how do you defend yourself against that? Perhaps with prayer and the Lord. But I didn't have prayer and the Lord. I had nothing. And so it was terrifying. I seriously, this, you know, when all the kids would be like, yeah, today we're going to watch The Exorcist, I'll be like, yeah, and I'll be sitting there going, and I reckon that everyone else was as well. But, you know, you're learning your part in the group and you give it a big, and then you see it getting dark outside, yeah, I've got to go home. And then you get home and my house, the house I grew up in has got a street light outside and it looks just like the cover of The Exorcist. That is enough to make a 10-year-old boy die a devil's death. It was awful. Now, I revisited the Amityville horror recently, and I have to say, a lot of flies isn't as frightening as I remember it. You know, flies... I live in Cambodia. There's a lot of flies here. Maybe fate has led me to the Amityville country. Devil Bodia. But no, I joke thee. And if you are a young person, or if you're scared of the paranormal and all that, 1, don't watch the films. Why would you do that? 2, it's all bullshit. Don't worry about it. I'm half a century old. Never have I encountered anything that couldn't be rationally explained with usually a lot of crack, and which you should also leave alone. So that's the lesson. That's the pathos of this video. Don't do the paranormal and don't do crack. I could end here, but let's have a look at the video I made about Huff Paranormal 6 years ago. I'll tell you for why, because he's back on the firm. 1.7 million paranormal subscribers he's got. Half of them are ghosts, so I hear, on the Ouija board.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Right, so here we go. Let's check it out. He's got this weird magic box of death, tricks, and shyster.
In reverse, direct line mode. So
please explain why it's in reverse.
All the audio going into the portal Wonderbox.
He had a portal to it. The portal Wonderbox.
It's amazing that I'm still finding that funny. I mean, this is essentially kind of paranormal in its own way, but I'm still laughing at the portal Wonderbox.com analyzing.
Will be reversed by this device, so no audio should make any sense whatsoever.
And I bet when I press play, that's pretty much the response you're going to get from 6 years ago.
And once I press play here, there's going to be about a 4 to 5 second delay before we start hearing audio. And that is on purpose, in theory, to allow spirits more time to manipulate it.
I mean, because they're busy. They're busy down in Hades. I think we're about to get some spiritation.
It's brilliant, it's brilliant. I mean, if you didn't...
Right, you get the idea. So, I've already jumped into this fella. Do you like the Halloween border? Oh, those were the days. Naivety, effort, time, care, application, and testosterone. Right, so, I'm going to hopefully edit the next bit out, but just in case I don't, just shut your eyes now. Right, so I haven't seen this video. Apparently, Huff Paranormal made this video just a few days ago, and it's called Elvis Presley Spirit Box 2022 says he saw Priscilla today. Incredible. That's part. Look, you can see it up the top there. I mean, he's going against all the rules of YouTube to build a channel. I mean, it's hardly a clickbait title. it's hardly as short and punchy and to the point. So let's have a look at it. Let's get into this.
There's excitement about the new movie. Your name is out there again. What do you think about that?
It's such a turnaround that this just is, I could watch this stuff all day long and probably will. That's amazing. What do you think of this stuff? Look at his setup. Look at the picture, the projection of Elvis and some fucking statue of Eros or something. What did you think of that? Okay, good. Nice chat. There's a lot of lonely people out there. Don't be one of them. Don't get a spirit box. Don't get a paranormal portal Elvis wonder box, which he sells, by the way. Oh no, they're for sale. You can get your own wonderbox.com analysing. Go.
I bet you were there when they were filming it.
Hell, stroke heaven would appear to be quite a slow place. It would appear there's a lot of there's a lot of sedatives available in the afterlife every day.
During the day. Have you seen Priscilla lately?
What an awful thing to say to someone who's died. Have you seen your dead wife at all down there? Or what's it like? Is it hard to... Have you got a map? Do you have iPhones down there? Is there WhatsApp in heaven? Hell.
Today.
No shit did he see Priscilla. True. A bit of footage there to remind you who Elvis is. I'll forward through that because I think we all know who the king of rock and roll is. The king is back! I mean, we've all heard Elvis is still alive, but to suggest he's back but dead is an incredible quadruple bluffage. Alright, come on, alright. Here we go. Oh no, that's him going back to 2018. What's all this malarkey? Come on. Right, so this is, you saw it there, May 27th. Just a few days ago, unless you're watching this in the future or the afterlife, using the Bridge Spirit device. Now, you've changed the name of your little box of magic. I connected with the soul of Elvis Presley. You didn't, you fucking liar. Let's go.
You all, remember, love is always the key.
Stop lying then.
Come on through, Elvis Aaron Presley.
Imagine actually being able to identify an individual on your spirit analyzer. Just like as if the afterlife has got like all these tannoys everywhere, and they just sit around stoned out of their minds, and they're just waiting for someone to buy a spirit box and go, hello, Sid Barrett. Is Sid Barrett? And all over the underworld, all over the afterlife. We have a living human looking for Sid Barrett. Is Sid Barrett available? And little Sid's down there and he goes, yeah. And obviously they're all mic'd up as well. They need a perma mic. It's a strange conception of the afterlife this fella's got here.
Your sad life? You have a new movie coming out about your life.
Go on, fuck off, I'm busy.
Elvis, do you have a message for Priscilla?
Oh, of course. Yeah, Mr. Huff Paranormal. I've just realised Priscilla's still alive, right? Have you got a message for Priscilla? He's asked the old Wonderbox. So what, is he going to ring up Priscilla Presley? Hello? Yeah, no, your dead husband said, it's exciting. What a horrible man.
This is exciting. Are you able to speak and you're happy about that?
So not are they only stoned, but it would appear they've got the processing power of a 2-day-old child.
Elvis Presley, I come with love and light. Even after all of these years, you still have millions of fans. There's excitement about the new movie. Your
I'm promoting.
name is
Ridiculed, and everyone knows you died on the toilet full of barbiturates and hamburgers.
out there again. What do you think about that?
That even had the proper Elvis light.
What is your favorite of the movie? Have you already seen it?
Oh, they must have given this fella a few quid. This is nonsense. Have you seen the new movie that's out next week? Have you seen it? Book tickets in advance on 012-221-11. Elvis is dead. That could have been any one-syllable word then. Ugh.
Yeah. What's your
Good cinemas in the afterlife, are there?
favorite part?
Hamburgers.
Can you tell me?
No way! His favourite part. You'd have thought the favourite part of the movie, but it wasn't. It was.
Elvis, were you on the set when they were filming the movie? I bet you were. I bet you were there when they were filming it.
Yeah. just walking around going.
During the day. Have you seen Priscilla lately?
Still that one. Loving that one.
Today.
Wow.
Are you still in the light with God?
Be amazing if you went. Well, I think we've had enough of Huff Paranormal. Absolutely ridiculous. And I think the question I asked in the first video is the one that still remains. Is this bloke a blagger, a bullshitter, or does he believe his own nonsense? That's the question I give to you to put in the comments. Is this just 100% he's lying to shift units, or does he believe this stupid box of tricks he's made that if you say something to it, it converts the sound, moves it round a bit, does some effects to it, and comes out with...
Sweet bit, sweet mama, sweet bit, sweet mama, sweet.